L'Jarius Sneed. This is
Mm.
a big one right here. That was a big talk in the chat. L'Jarius Sneed. All right. And I'm curious to see what you guys say. But L'Jarius Sneed, right? Uh should have been an all pro. All right. Should have been an all pro, I believe, but he wasn't. But he had a great year last year with the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, he had some great plays too down in the playoff run. And two-time Super Bowl champion, due for a new contract. The Chiefs are definitely saying that, hey, you can go and talk to other teams, but we are prepared to franchise tag you if we don't feel like we get, enough back in return. Because they can get a lot for Snead. I mean, they're actually trading him at his. I'm not saying he's at his peak, but he's peaking. You know, so they can get a lot for Snead. So, Dave, where do you think Snead will end up?
This one was probably the hardest out of all of them because I was really trying to figure out where he might go. Now, there's a lot of people saying that he can go to Philly. Um, the thing is, does Philly have the assets to be able to get him? Are they going to be able to pay him? That's the thing with Philly. Now, not saying that how we won't be able to figure it out, but I don't see him going to the Eagles. That's just me. I don't see him going to the Eagles. Now, a place that I think
Don't say,
that may not
don't say
necessarily
my team,
need
man.
the Jets. Wow.
Don't
I
say
don't
my team, Dave.
know. You said don't say your team.
Yeah, man, you took my team the first time. I think we've been green all day. Go ahead.
The thing, this might be random, but I
Okay.
was thinking maybe the Browns.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
I was
That'd be
thinking the
crazy.
Browns because if you look at the defense that they have there, they already got Denzel Ward. They have something else. Maybe they could trade one of the other corners for L'Jarius Sneed and not worry about another contract because those guys I believe already have a contract or are younger, so
Mm-hmm.
they're still on their either on a rookie contract or they're not due for another contract anytime soon. So that would have the Chiefs save money, but the Browns would improve their defense, which was already a really good defense last season. They were top five for a long time, and then after when the year started to end, they started allowing a lot more points, so that kind of went down a little bit. But this is still at least a top six, top seven defense in the NFL. So I could see him going to the Browns. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. That was
Mm-hmm.
this one. Like I said, this one was difficult for me. I couldn't really figure out any another team that may think about making a move like this. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
All right, Cleveland. See, Cleveland don't have the money either. That's why I'm not thinking about Cleveland. They only had $3 million in cap. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the Houston Texans.
wow, you're right.
The
Wow,
Houston Texans, man. I
they have
think
the money too.
they have the money. They have the secondary
Yep,
already,
they
and you
have the
add.
defense.
So he's going to a sim. No, I'm not gonna say similar, like somewhat. Like he's gonna have a safety that's legit, another corner that's legit. I mean, we talking about Stingley and Jalen Petrie, right? So like you
Tough.
put him along with them, and then you know with the offense that they have, D'Amico Ryan, we know they're going to have a good defense. Will Anderson, defensive rookie of the year, all that stuff. But then also with the offense, like I said, we had this topic: who can threaten the Chiefs the most? I'm like, maybe the Texans. The Texans got Cap. They got a lot of guys under a rookie contract, and they have a young, like a lot of their best players are young, up and coming. This is a time where you want to fill up. This time you want to pay the guys you need to make that run while your QB is on his rookie contract, his rookie deal. So I think the Texans will be a good destination for him. Now the thing is, they will have to give up their part of their future to get Snead because he had to be traded, right? It's gonna be a sign and trade type deal. But I think the Texans get him, they legit couldn't be Super Bowl contenders next year. And I still think they will have enough. I also mentioned they should go get Mike Evans too. So I think they can get Mike Evans and have Snead this
That's
year.
crazy.
So if
That's
they
scary.
yes
That's scary for the league.
for the AFC, good luck to y'all in AFC. But
Yeah,
yeah, I would say that the Texans.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. They got Will Anderson on that as a DN, who was a defensive rookie of the year. Some people say he
Mhm.
wasn't a generational talent. Um, but he that's a good spot. That's a
Yeah, I
really good
like that. And Dev had a question about T Higgins got franchise tag by the Bengals.
Yeah, he got franchise tag, so he's not really a free agent.
He's staying on the Bills. No, I don't like the Bills because the Bills, first of all, um,
They don't have the money.
and they're constantly bang. I don't know. If I'm Sneed, I'm not going to the Bills. You know,
Yeah,
like
I don't
go.
trust that. I don't trust that training staff.
Yeah, they always banged up. Go somewhere where you can still not saying you can't win with the Bills, but as long as Mahomes is quarterback, I have no reason to feel like Josh Allen's gonna beat this dude. Right? So go
Fact.
somewhere where you can possibly win a Super Bowl and get paid the most money. So and I think the Texans is a good spot. Now, Philly. If Philly is willing to pay Snead, that's a good spot too.
Mhm.
But Snead, yes, 1-on-1, he's legit, Dave. I get it. But what helped Snead this year was McDuffie. All right. So we got,
Yeah, Trent McDuffie tough.
yeah, you put a safety over a Trent over a Snead, like over any good cornerback. You put a great safety over any good cornerback, it just elevates their game. And I'd rather go to the
Well, Trent
Texans.
McDuffie's a corner.
Corner, oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, all pro corner. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you have a all sorry, there you go. Another all pro corner, right? Locked on one end and you one on the other side, right? So when I look at Darius Slay is aging. Bradbury, we don't want to talk about him.
yeah,
I
he's
just think
definitely
the
not.
Texans
He's not a locked
just
up corner at
fit
all.
better. They got the safety already there, and they have another corner that's already there. All right. And both of them are young. So I think Snead will fit perfect with the Texans.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then Miami,
You
I
got
don't
Ramsey. You got Ramsey on the other side, so you got
yeah,
that.
Miami. Yeah.
But mhm.
What Miami looking at as far as cap? Miami got no money either. We talking about the Bills. Miami ain't got no money. God, they got to make some. That's why they cut X Man. Like we can't afford this, but we got to figure out some stuff. They
Facts.
29 over.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah. So nah, he's not going to Miami. But yeah, so that's how I got it. Nah, but I think the Texans are the best spot for him.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely a good spot.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into these memberships. The cap is a myth. Not when you try to make somebody highest paid.
Exactly.
All right, so now look, Tomo's not here, so I'm gonna put my best Tomo impersonation, or I'm gonna try to do what Tomo does as Joe. How about that? All right, nobody can copy Tomo. He's great at what he does. But listen, man, click the first link you see in the description of this video.